welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. It's episode 359 from September the 27th of the year 2024. Today's a Friday, and today another Kenneth Schmidt show, developing heart consciousness awareness. Again, for the ones that haven't seen the previous Kenneth Schmidt show, Kenneth Schmidt, great being. He lives out there in Hawaii. He has a Substack blog, if you want to call it. And I originally knew about Kenneth's work from the site Era of Light, which took several of Kenneth's blog posts from, I believe, from his original post, not the Substack, another one. So I got so interested in Kenneth's work that I ended up contacting him, inviting him to the show. This was 2 years ago. He very respectfully, very kindly told me that he doesn't like to do interviews, which I respected a lot, and I appreciated the response. And then the strange ways of the universe, how these things work. Kenneth reached out a few months ago, and we retouched the idea of the interview. And as long as he's currently undergoing a family situation, he will, after this is resolved, he will have that moment. It will be very special for me, a very special interview with Kenneth Schmidt. Please look forward to that in the future. But for the time being, what I'm doing is I'm a follower of Kenneth's Substack, and I'm going to bring you these commentary shows on some of his work. Again, this is Kenneth's work, and basically reading and commenting as I go. This is very special stuff. You really need to have. We all have this capability, by the way. I share that we're all equal in capabilities in what is called, sensitivities and that wisdom. You want to call it universal wisdom. We all have access to it, but certainly some a little bit ahead of the line than others. And Kenneth has worked at it for so many years that, that's the reason of his magnificent work. So let's, without further ado, developing heart conscious awareness from Kenneth Schmidt. I'll use a second. Again, this is a Substack post, and on the video description, you can find a direct link to Kenneth's Substack and a direct link to Kenneth's books on the topics they sell through the typical online store that everyone knows. So heart consciousness is different from mental consciousness. Wow, we start with a blast here. Of course, this is amazing. In our mind, we think. In our heart, we know. Yes. In our mind, I'm gonna start commenting here. In our mind, we do leaps of faith. It's through faith. It's how faith works. It doesn't work through a heart. Apparently, faith works through a heart. It works through the mind. Leap of faith. So I wanna believe. Doesn't make sense, but I still wanna believe. There's no evidence, but I still wanna believe. That's through the mind. In the heart, you know. If something goes through your heart, you know, because it has your internal validation, which is a universal validation, which is your universal wisdom. So you know. For example, does a creator exist? I know. It's through my heart. It's not a leap of faith. It's not that I elected to believe in him. I know he exists, and it's a whole different deal. Here we do not think, but our awareness feels we knowing of every kind. Heart consciousness exists beyond our physical body and is unlimited. Yes, it is. It is the expression of infinite consciousness within us. Ego consciousness is an expression of our essence without higher guidance. This results from enclosing our awareness within a small part of our greater consciousness. We've done this by creating limited beliefs about ourselves. Since I started, I had the outro different ways, but I did a show on all your limits are self-imposed. It's very early work, episode 6 maybe, or maybe episode 3 even, I think. Maybe, yes. It was you, them, episode 1, episode 2, and maybe episode 3 was all your limits are self-imposed. I do believe that. We create our limiting beliefs. We create it through our mind. Nothing is through our heart. I know there's this concept that very difficult to explain, and it's really a concept of its own. It's a topic of its own. That when we come back in a reincarnation, we do contracts, we do arrangements, and also I believe we create limiting beliefs at that stage. Okay, I'm gonna be this, not more. It's a limiting belief. It can be whatever you want, and you are limited in power. Okay, you are a part of creation. There are no limits about you. And I remember someone, being kind of a smart guy, said, "No, you're totally wrong. If I jump from a building, I'm gonna die. So I'm not." That's a limit in this reality. It's not a limit about you. It's a limit of this reality. It's a concept of this reality. you step in front of a car and it goes over you, you're gonna die. That has nothing to do with you. That I'm talking about different thing. I'm talking something spiritual here, not physical. Of course, you're limited physically. If we have a desire to expand our awareness, we can do so by aligning with our heart consciousness. The presence of heart consciousness is powerfully radiant and unwavering in its encasement of light. Yes, so beautiful, honestly. And this is what I said, that years ago I decided to leave my thoughts, leave the concept that things have to make sense, leave the concept that I have to be right, that I have to be in the right choice. All limiting beliefs in my mind, which were created there for all of us. Those are not personal to me. Those are limits of this reality. They are programs of this reality, okay? They implant this on everyone. But it's up to you. You can leave these concepts behind. And when you put your heart and say, I don't care to be right anymore. I don't care if things don't make sense anymore. I accept that a lot of things are not going to make sense anymore. Suddenly you're free. Some say, oh, so you're dumb because you don't care even to investigate. No, I go with my heart. And believe me, your heart is way above any possible mind consciousness you think you can achieve by investigating everything. And, people that have read thousands of books, it's great. Do it. I love it. I love to read. I love to see other people work. I love it. But I go through my heart. Everything goes through my heart. It's like a filter. When we desire to align with this live stream, we can become aware of our inner knowing and prompting apart from thoughts and misguided emotions. By directing our awareness to the energetic state of gratitude, beautiful, everything, every thought, everything you do, everything, physical or not, has to go through gratitude. That's the correct energetic state of the everything. We can find the vibratory spectrum of our intuition in love and compassion. All of our inner guidance comes with positivity in support of our desires and needs. We are designed to be able to choose how we want to use the conscious live stream that provides our presence of awareness. We live with the consequences of our choices in every moment by what we believe is happening within and all around us. This is how we create our reality. Everything depends on our choices in line with our beliefs. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I do believe, maybe I have a little difference of opinion here, that the most important thing are your intentions, okay? Your intentions. And maybe Kenneth here is calling our intentions or choices because it's basically the same thing if you think about it. What you choose to do is what you intend to do, okay? The actions, if I'm Elon Musk, my possibility of my actions are way greater than most. So that's why I do a cross reference, and I call actions is your intentions through your possibilities, okay? Because then, if not, if I have the intention that I want the best for all humanity, but it's a mental thing, it's a physical thing, it's something in my heart, it's something in my mind. Some are going to say, sure, but you're there sitting in a couch, and sure, you have the best intentions, but you don't do anything about it. That's what I cross. Actions are your intentions by your possibilities, and they are automatically good. They're automatically great or not, depending on your intentions. So doesn't matter if you do a great thing physically if the intentions are not there, okay? If you have a lot of money, if you have your health, you have a lot of energy, you have a great possibility to match that with great intentions, and boy, you're gonna do a lot of good. If you do it because you wanna receive good, if you do it because, I don't know, you feel imposed, hey, I need to be back 10%, all of that stuff to the Red Cross, trust me, it's like throwing a glass of water in a wildfire. The same effect. But when you suddenly match that with great intentions, it's like having those planes that go through wildfires and take care of the wildfire. That great of an effect. Okay? Everything depends on our choices in line with our beliefs. Okay. As we develop increasing awareness of positive energies, we can withdraw our life force from negative energy patterns. We can let them pass through our awareness without our engagement as we continue to direct our awareness toward inner knowing of heart consciousness. In this state of being, we know in every moment everything we need and want to know as long as we pay attention. At the same time, we can participate in our society and culture, but our participation now is heartfelt in every moment. Yes, very important, this last sentence. Our participation now is heartfelt in every moment, everything through the heart. We can be part of the society. We can do stuff. I don't know. We can go. Some people say you go to a football game. I love, for example, the NFL. I love it. I love the Raiders when they used to be, since they were in Oakland and LA, then Oakland again, and now Las Vegas. I'm in love with the Raiders, okay? I know it's not an important thing, but I love to go to games when I have a chance. I love to watch the games and I love to watch news about them. Just something I like, but I do it through the heart. Maybe I didn't do it through the heart 10 years ago. It was through my mind. But as I've chosen to do everything through the heart, you can also do those kind of things, and they're not wrong. I don't honestly agree with the ones that say it's demonic. They're taking your energy away from you if you go to a concert, to a rock concert. If you do it through the heart, it's fine. They're not taking your energy. Maybe you do it through your mind, especially if you align with some of the symbolisms that are doing there, because they're tricking your mind all the time through symbols and stuff. That's real stuff, okay? Symbols and the music and that. But if you do it through your heart, you're firewall. That's a beautiful thing. You start doing everything through your heart, you're fine. You can do whatever you want. You're fine. You're free. Okay? Even in this reality. This results in changing our reality from participating in negativity to living in love and joy. You see, it's almost like Kenneth and I connect. I really honestly didn't read the next sentence. And it's basically the stuff I just told you. This results in changing our reality from participating in negativity. You make it go through your mind. If you take effect of the programs, of the symbolism, yeah, they do work, they do exist. To live in love and joy, you're firewall. You're in love and joy, you're firewall. No programs are having any effect on you. Okay? They're in different polarities and frequency bands. Our energetic signature now attracts encounters and experiences that are wonderful and life enhancing. And the same experience for someone can be a program, can be a symbolism, can have a negative or neutral effect. And for you, because you are seeing it and appreciating it differently through a different place, which is your heart, it now becomes a great thing, even positive, okay? It seems like magic. It's how energies interact and come into our awareness and realization. With our mental and emotional abilities, we are the modulators of energetic patterns, creating the qualities that manifest in our lives. Everything that happens to us is actually happening within our own consciousness. There is nothing and no one outside of our consciousness, which is infinite, and we have as much awareness of it as we allow ourselves within our subconscious and conscious self-limitations. We're almost done. This was a little bit longer than normal. Being guided by heart consciousness allows us to transcend our limiting beliefs about ourselves. This is great advice. Thank you, Kenneth. This is amazing advice. I'm going to read that again. Please allow it to sink. Being guided by heart consciousness allows us to transcend our limiting beliefs about ourselves. Yes, and yes. Heart consciousness provides inner knowing that ego consciousness cannot participate in, but we can direct our ego from intuition. As we develop confidence that we actually are aware of our heart consciousness, we begin creating the lives we truly want by imagining having wonderful experiences and being constantly grateful. The grateful part is key here. This is a key word. Some say that we really the adoration. Say also we don't adore God. And again, I'm trying not to use the word God. I'm trying to use the word Father or the word Creator. Source, you want to call it. Source sounds very neutral to me. It's a great word. It's very defining. Some even call it the center of the universe, the oneness. Sure, I like Father and I like Creator. It's personal. It's a choice, okay? But some say, if there's no adoration involved, how are we grateful? Because you do everything through gratitude. So you are being thankful to your Creator on everything, on every thought. Because we go with actions, physical actions. No, your thoughts. Waking up in the morning, be grateful. Seeing someone and smile, be grateful. Whatever you do, you're at work, doing work, maybe bothering work, or I don't know, not really fun work, be grateful. And then the adoration goes away. This concept that we really have all the time. Thank you, God. Thank you for this meal. Thank you. If you do it through gratitude, you don't need to do that. Okay? I'm not saying, please don't get me wrong, that if you don't do it through gratitude, God is going to be upset with you, the Creator. And if you give adoration, no. Trust me, we just had that show. The love of the Creator is infinite and without condition. He's not expecting something. He has allowed you to go and learn and come back to creation. That's it. You are your own judge. No one is judging you all the time, okay? Because can be a burden. God is watching me all the time. The universe is watching me. Yes, but it's not. They are. The universe is watching you all the time. It's with you all the time, but it's not judging you all the time. It's not judging you at all. You are your own judge. So you can change. As more of us do this, the vibrating level of humanity rises, eventually to a higher energetic dimension of love, joy, beauty, and freedom. The new world, basically. It's going to happen. I don't know when. It's quite soon. I don't have dates. It's impossible to know dates for the ones that give out dates. Come on, guys, you know better. But it's beautiful. It's coming. Beyond everything that we can imagine, our true essence exists in infinite awareness, unlimited by space-time. Whenever we believe and truly believe it, our imagination creates the vibrations of our state of being, resulting in our personal radiance and attracting comparable qualities of experience. Because we want to experience what we love, we're naturally attracted to being in our essence. We're beings of infinite love and compassion, wanting only to expand and enhance our lives towards self-realization of our infinite creative ability beyond any limitations. This sentence is amazing. We're beings of infinite love and compassion, wanting only to expand and enhance our life towards self-realization of our infinite creative abilities beyond any limitations. Your infinite love, your unlimited, and your infinite compassion. We can be constantly grateful for who we are created to be. Knowing what we're capable of, we can be filled with love and joy. We are the creators of our reality. You are the creator of your reality. Okay? Sure, the creator is always there. The universe is always there with you. You are showering, the universe is there. You are thinking something, the universe is there. That's why I say, be careful what you think of. Because maybe one day you're upset and your boss has mistreated you and you have a thought like, I wish he died. I wish he died. Well, the universe is there and it's listening. And maybe it's not, maybe it's not like, okay, we know it's just a thought. We know we understand you're upset. But hey, watch out, okay? All the time, the universe is listening to you. And the problem is not having that thought. You may say, I'm not acting on it, so it's not legally here on Earth has no effect at all. Okay, thoughts are not crimes here on Earth. But the problem is having that thought. What created that thought, for example? And the thing is, when you start going through your heart, those thoughts start going away. I shared it in the last 2 minutes of the show. As you work towards your best version, this is through memory, it's not exact. You will notice how all the emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, envy, loss, violence, justice through violence. Well, many, hundreds of thoughts go away. So suddenly, instead of thinking of your boss and having that kind of thought, maybe you're going to smile and say, okay, he's on his way, he's on his path. Maybe I need to be a little bit more understanding. And who knows, maybe things will change. And if they don't, there are many jobs, okay? So you don't need to, of course, be in a place you don't want to be. You can change jobs and send him or her your best and hoping that whatever is not working works, okay? And you suddenly see that everything could be through positivity and everything could be through gratitude and everything could be through love. Yes, 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 and yes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I didn't go long. This one is going to be around 20 minutes. I think it's fine. These Kenneth B. Schmidt episodes that I read along, they are not going to be 10-minute shows. And again, I'll continue monitoring the situation. And hopefully one day I'm going to surprise you having Kenneth on the show. And if not, please, that's going to happen someday. I'm pretty confident about that. But in time, you can check Kenneth's Substack. The link is out there in the video description, or Kenneth's books. Highly suggested. Great stuff out there also on the video description. All right. Have a great weekend. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breakthroughs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice through violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.